Hey guys, this is Vivi from Design for Me, and today we're going to be showing you guys the difference between HTV, DTF, and sublimation. Alrighty, first I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the three different examples, and I'm going to go over each example one by one. So the first one we're going to go over is HTV. What does HTV stand for? Heat transfer vinyl. So the difference between regular vinyl and heat transfer vinyl, as you can see, is that when you weed it, you're weeding it from the back end instead of the front end. So don't forget to mirror your image, whether you're using a Cricut or whatever type of cutter you're using. Your image must be mirrored. Let's zoom it in for you guys. The back end is super matte, front end is super shiny. Alrighty, so the next example we're going to cover is DTF, and this is an example of what it should look like. Now there's many more other types of DTF. There's reflective, glow in the dark, glitter, regular, but this is basically what you'll see day to day. This is like the most common one. And again, this gets printed through a printer. Zoom in very quick, and that's where you apply the powder, which is like the glue, and then it cures in your heater. Again, very different from the HTV. This already has your design printed on. You don't have to weed anything. Everything's weeded out pretty much for you because it's printed based on the design you choose. Alrighty, and then the next example is sublimation. So sublimation is pretty much always printed on sublimated paper. The brand I like to use is A-Sub. It's never failed me. It's my go-to. Again, you do have to mirror your image when you decide to print. I personally have a converted printer. You can already buy a sublimation printer or you can convert your printer. It's very simple. When you first print, do not get scared. This is what sublimation should look like when you first print it. And again, these are the three most common things that I personally use day to day. And you know, when I first started, I know it was super confusing. I'm like, what's HTV? What's sublimation? At one point I thought sublimation was DTF, and it was just a whole mess. But again, so if you guys ever have any questions, you guys can always relay back to this video, and I hope we were helpful today. And again, tune in for some more tips and tricks. Thank you.